right, we're back. Had a glitch, but we're back in this bitch. I'm gonna keep fucking them up. Almost died. I had some technical difficulties, but we're back. I'm gonna wait like 1 to 2 minutes, and then we're going to go back in, and we're gonna continue high stakes pking. Make sure you hit that like button as well. It's crazy. We were going at it. We were doing good, and then things just went left. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna take a quick. I'm gonna grab something to drink right quick, and then we're gonna get it going. All right, guys, about to start again. Stream was going well, but while I was PKing, clicked the wrong thing, glitched out, and now we're back. So let's get it. Yeah, I'm by the chest right now. Yeah, show me what you got. Let's see what the deal is. Base these. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you're working with. Void Waker. I already have a Void Waker. I'm using a Void Waker right now. So you had to come with something a little bit more interesting than a Void Waker. You said, oh, wait, okay, I see what you're saying. You're saying PK with the Void Waker as my extra thing. If I die with it, give you 10 mil plus the Void Waker. Let's get the terms down. 10 mil to me and trade it back if you die. So I'll be giving you 70 mil. All right, let's do it. Let's get it. Yeah, I'm a man of my word. I'm obviously gonna give you the money back. Let's see here. Psych. Nah, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. Of course, I'm gonna give you the money back if I die. But yeah, add me. So if anything goes left, I got you on here. Base teeth. They just send me a DM so I can add you quickly. But all right, here we go. So Base teeth donated he donated a Void Waker. So now we're gonna go crazy with it. We're gonna go in there with should we do the Soul Reaper? Nah, let's not. We're not gonna fuck with the Soul Reaper. We're going to do, let me see. Yeah, we're gonna keep the AGS. Let me see. What are we gonna do here? Let's see. Nah. Well, let me think of a good combo. I'm thinking in this setup, they say claws is better. So yeah, actually, you got claws? Let me see. How do I want to do this? I think, yeah, you got to go with the Soul Reaper. Yeah, we gotta go with the Soul Reaper in this setup. Let's see. Nah, I can't do that. All right, here we go. All right, I know what we're gonna do. All right, we're about to go crazy. We're about to go get some big kills for base Thies. Let's get it. All right, here we go. Let me see. Put on the Stadia sound. All right, we're setting up. We're about to go crazy. Hit that like button. So, yeah, so you got the UFC fights this weekend. Kamaru Usman. It's actually a really good card. Cody Garbrandt is fighting some dude as well. But something that I keep thinking of is how earlier in the year, there's all the talk about the drones or the random things that are flying in the sky. You guys remember that? And then now there's not a peep about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's that about? Isn't that weird to you guys? Like, never in my life was there a bunch of random ass drones that we don't know what they are. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, everyone just kind of forgets about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was that about? So, I'm going to risk a Void Waker. Void Waker with the Soul Reaper. Actually, I'm not going to do the Soul Reaper. I'm going to do the Noxus Halberd. So, if someone has doesn't have their anti-venom on, we could do some serious damage. All right, let's get it. Let's go. And we're gonna skull as well. We're gonna find the right matchup and we're gonna skull. If I get a big kill, I'll probably just give base these the loot. All right, this guy didn't wanna be a man. So come on, rookie. Come on, dog. You thought that was gonna work? Come on, sausage. Let's go. Let's go, sausage. Yeah, I actually fought Oda Block once. Actually, I fought him a few times. But it's actually crazy how good that dude actually is. He's really fucking good. And then, all of us in the PK community, we all kind of know each other. This fucking guy is a clown, bro. Not this guy I'm fighting, but this CC Central dude. He's a clown. He's a fan, actually. Bro stalks me in BH. Bro literally stalks me in BH. All right, let's cook this dude. Let's get this kill. And they run. Of course they run. Watch, he's gonna attack. I'm actually, you know what? We need to find somebody who's like really trying to get it going, who's really trying to get shit popping in here. But any of you guys in the chat watch MMA? And when you play RuneScape, like you play it for pking, you play it for skilling. I don't understand how people play it for skilling. You know, whenever I used to skill back in the day, fishing was my thing. And I would literally just fish so I could PK. You know, I like make the money so I could in fishing and then go PK. I watch MMA. Who's your favorite fighters? My favorite fighter, Francis Ngannou. You know, I think he's just, you know, an incredible fighter. You know, I think he's the best heavyweight of all time, to be honest. I don't watch skilling though. I don't watch skilling though. PKing only PVM game. I PVM in game. Oh yeah, I feel you. PVM I could see where it's, you know, it could be fun. Like the Inferno was fun. It was pretty hard, but yeah, I don't get how people skill. Let's see, Israel, yeah, Israel, hell of a fighter. I don't know if it's that he's falling off or if it's just, you know, when you're fighting, let's say you're the main event or pay-per-view draw or whatever, you know, everybody's paying attention to you. Everybody's watching you. Everybody's studying you. And if you're not evolving, you know, quick enough, they're going to catch up to you. Yeah, that was a dumb risk right there. But Anderson Silva, yeah, I agree. Anderson Silva is incredible. You know, especially his backstory because, you know, Anderson Silva, he didn't become the Anderson Silva that we all know until he was about 31. And from 31 to 38, he had this incredible run where he was unbeaten for, I believe it was something like 16 fights. But for me, it was like, damn, okay, so that was inspiring because it's like, okay, you can achieve something great when you're in your 30s. Yeah, I'm a black belt in jiu-jitsu. Yeah, I'm a black belt in jiu-jitsu. I'm actually one of the best guys in the world at jiu-jitsu. Um, you know, you can see on my Instagram me hitting flying triangles and shit, fucking people up. I got my black belt uh in about 8 years. Typically it takes like 10 years, you know, but ever since I was a kid, like 16 years old, I was just obsessed with training and winning a jiu-jitsu world championship. I haven't won the world championship yet, but I have won look at this motherfucker. This dude had a fucking light bearer. I have won like American national championships in jiu-jitsu, and I've accomplished a lot in jiu-jitsu within, you know, my martial arts career. So yeah, jiu-jitsu is my shit. He has another spec coming. That's why he's waiting. But we're gonna hit him with the Void Waker in a second here. In about 5 seconds, we're gonna hit him with that Void. Yeah. Oh, he smited. Damn, he got lucky as fuck. He got so fucking lucky right there. Damn. But yeah, now jiu-jitsu is my shit. I've trained with some of the best jiu-jitsu guys in the world. This is guy Neiman Gracie, incredible fighter and really good jiu-jitsu fighter. One of the best guys in the world. You know, I've seen so many levels. My last jiu-jitsu tournament, I fought the number one guy in the world. It was at ADCC. I fought this guy. His name was I believe it's something like Philippe Torvo or something like that. I forget his name, but he's the top guy in the world. in my division, light heavyweight. Lost the match. I didn't train for the match. I kind of went in half-assed because it's hard to do MMA and high-level jiu-jitsu. You gotta kind of commit to one or the other. You could do both, but long story short, I went in to fight that dude that day. I went to this restaurant, had some Hawaiian food like right before the match. I felt like shit. I didn't take it seriously. We went into the match. I felt much stronger than him physically, but he got to my back, pretty quickly, and he slipped the choke in. So I learned a good lesson that day. That was my last jiu-jitsu match. But this year, I'm actually looking to get back in and have some jiu-jitsu competitions, whether it's combat jiu-jitsu or it's full-on MMA. Nope. Yeah, a lot of people are using this surge potion now. So I'm about to get my herb lore up so I can use this shit. Especially with how I PK with like high risk PKing. I think that should be real valuable. Let's try to get him out of here. I'm zoned in. I'm in flow state. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Nope. He has a Venge on right now, so we're not going to do that. And I'm just not hitting tonight. Need to find somebody who's willing to risk big. Let's go. Let's fucking go. All right, so here it comes. He's about to spec. He thinks I don't know that he has spec. I know he has spec. He used a surge potion earlier. So right here, you just got to be zoned in. See? Predictable. I mean, I'm pissed that we almost smited this dude. And then he got away. Damn. Almost got him again. Almost got him again. But I was watching Joe Rogan's podcast earlier. The episode he had Patel, I think his name is, the like CIA dude Patel on. He's talking about how he believes Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself. Very interesting stuff. Very interesting stuff. Yeah, I would risk the problem is in this setup. Let me see. How are we gonna do this? The problem is in this setup, you don't risk the Void Waker. Okay, if I do this, then I'm risking the Void Waker. That's really the only way. All right, we'll try it. We'll try it a couple times. Here we go. All right, now this should be interesting. I'm going to switch it over to the B ring because if we're risking a Void Waker, then fuck it. We'll go all out. All right, so here we go. We just need a fish. That's all. We just need the sacrificial lamb, and then maybe we'll get a big smite. If we get a big smite, I'm just gonna give you the kill as well, because you donated the Void Waker. Kind of. So, I mean, really, I should actually just keep the kill because you're not really giving me a deal. You're more, if I die with the Void Waker, I pay for the Void Waker and 10K or and 10 mil. That's kind of a shitty deal, but fuck it. Let's do it. All right, let's go. All right, let's get it. Oh shit, I forgot one thing. We can change the deal if you want. Yeah, give me something that's interesting. What you thinking? Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. You think of something good and then we'll figure something out. But I'm not tripping on it. I got money for days on here. So, on here you see 30 mil, but I got much more than that. So I'm not tripping off the money. Let's see. What else do we need? All right, I'm gonna bring this Burnt Defender. All right, let's go. Now we just need a new dip to take out. Here we go. So we're risking 55 mil. Oh no, we're risking 100 mil right now. See, that's the problem with the thing. The Void Waker protects over the Oath Plate Helm. So I'm gonna have to use something else. I'm gonna have to use the Stadius Helm. I'm gonna have to use the Stadius Helm with or let me see. How are we gonna do this? Yeah, I'm not sure. That's the main issue. It protects over the Oath Plate Helm because Jagex hasn't corrected it yet. The thing thinks the Oath Plate Helm is worth 20 mil when it's worth 100 mil. So let's go. We're gonna cook this dude up real quick. If you get loot, let me see. I get loot if you kill. You see, I get loot if you kill, but you keep the Void Waker. If you die, you give it back. And 1,000 black salamanders. Nah, I don't even know how much 1,000 black salamanders are worth. All right, let's see if this dude will engage us. So everyone keeps saying some dumb shit about a tallow. I don't even know what the fuck a tallow is. Fuck. Damn it. Yeah. Yeah, everybody keeps talking about a fucking tallow. Like, I don't have tallow on me, you dumb fucks. Everybody knows I risk banking here. Take me up on the deal. Black salamanders is better for you. Yeah, nah. If I die, no. See, the deal for me was if I die with the Void Waker. So yeah. So I didn't risk the Void Waker because there's no way to risk it in this setup without risking 100 mil. But if you come with something else, if you find You know, I'll risk I don't know, we have to figure out something else with that. About to go to the Grand Exchange. I think we need claws. Let me see here. How much are claws these days? 70 mil? Yeah, because right now this setup, damn, I can't believe dude actually got me. All right, we're gonna go back to our original setup with the AGS. So far, in my experience, AGS is the best way to go with this weapon. Fuck yeah, we gotta go to the Grand Exchange. Gotta get some more Furies. All right, let's see. Let me see what you're. So I got these Talos here. I killed somebody with these. Like, I guess they don't sell. I guess they're worthless. If I do the salamander deal. You said 1,000 black salamanders. 300K? Are you shitting me? Let me see here. I get loot if you get killed, but you keep the Void Waker. If you die, give it back and give me 1,000 black salamanders. We could do that for sure. If you got claws, we could definitely do that. How much it cost? 60 mil? There's yeah, let's do that the 1,000 black salamander deal. And then with that, we'll pull out the claws, see how the claws work. And then I'm gonna pull out I'll probably get my Vesta, full Vesta. Let's see. 1,000 black salamanders. You can't even buy 1,000 black salamanders. Let me see this shit. Red salamanders. $10K red salamanders. All right, let's see. You can't even buy 10K red salamanders. Yeah, I guess people don't really they're not big on the salamanders. Look, I even put up to 100, 1 mil. Yeah, the most you can get is 125 of them. People aren't big on the salamanders. But, you know, fuck it. We're about to go back in there and fuck it up. We need to get a Fury. But tell me about this demonic Talos shit. What's that all about? Why isn't it selling? I killed somebody for this. It says it's worth 1.6 mil. I'm gonna put it down for 2K. Let's see if it sells. I guess it's worthless, huh? 125 black salamanders will do. I only got red salamanders. Yeah, 125 red ones. Do you believe in Jesus? Read the New Testament. I do believe in Jesus. You know, actually, It's funny you said because as a professional fighter, you see a lot of the top fighters, like the best of the best, usually have some religion um that they have. So like John Jones, for example. John Jones, for example. So base thesis, he's donating the cause. So we're about to go crazy with these calls. But you'll see, a lot of the best fighters like Khabib, John Jones, they usually have a religion, and that's what makes him a great fighter. So for me, yeah, I believe in Jesus. The Holy Spirit has helped me a lot. In my life, I'm extremely lucky, extremely blessed in my life. So yeah, I would be and I've just seen how it's affected, many other people in my life. So yeah, I believe in Jesus. Appreciate you for asking, read New Testament. And like if you see everything that's going on in the world nowadays, it's kind of, even if you're an atheist, kind of hard not to believe because a lot of the prophecies in the Bible were coming true and whatnot. With everything that's going on in the world. So I could go on that for days. I could talk about that for days. So this is a setup we're gonna go in. We're gonna risk the clause. I'm gonna have the appreciate the answer, brother. Appreciate you. I love this. I love talking about this. I've seen many people who didn't believe uh turn their life over. Let's see here. Turn their life over and it changed drastically. So I believe that if you die with clause in the 125 GL, bro, if you get the kill, keep the clause. Oh, my man, appreciate that. Appreciate that. That's some motivation right there. What demon are you? What demon are you reading New Test? Yeah, so my sheep heard my voice. I know, and they follow me. 28. Give them on to eternal life. Yeah, another thing is a lot of the a lot of the stuff. So when I was younger and I'd be reading the Bible, I just couldn't understand it. I just really couldn't get it. I couldn't understand it. And then as I got older and I go and read it, then it just all started to make sense. So yeah, I'm a big believer in the Bible, and I could talk about that all day, especially when it comes to a lot of the prophecies that are happening right now and coming true. And there's people who are trying to force the prophecies to come true. So if you don't believe in the Bible, I'm not going to tell anybody what to believe, but I feel like you're at a big disadvantage because there are people who believe in it, regardless of if they're Christian or not, and they're trying to make the prophecies happen. So if you don't believe in it, or if you don't know about it, you're not going to know as much about the things happening in the world, like everything that's happening in Israel and stuff like that, and why it's interesting for what's happening and where we're going, because the prophecies that it says in the Bible, a lot of them are coming true. And Isaac Newton, one of the smartest guys ever, right? He talked about how he believed, which a bunch of people talked about shit like this, like with 2012 and blah, blah, blah. Isaac Newton believed that the world was going to end in 2060 because of he did some type of mathematical equation and he came to that uh understanding, he said, based on the Bible. So guess we'll have to wait and see. Only time will tell. A lot of people thought the world was going to end in 2012. Nothing happened. A lot of people thought the world was going to end in 1999. Nothing happened. So we'll just have to wait and see. But no, I'm a big believer in the Bible, So I could talk about that all day. And there's been many, different things that's happened in my life that makes it makes it undeniable for me. Every day we're finding out new stuff about the world, and the average person doesn't even know that, like, the government, like X-Men, for example, they kind of have like a real life X-Men thing going on with people who were like pretty powerful spiritually or able to like do telepathy and stuff. This is like unclassified documents, unclassified stuff. If you look it up. So when we talk about like the Bible, when we talk about Jesus, and the biggest thing for people is usually like they can't get past the resurrection part. But there's something called the Shroud of Turin that is unexplainable for the time period that Jesus' story takes place. Basically it's like you just look it up, the Shroud of Turin, but it's something that's kind of undeniable. But there's many people who are much smarter than me who've come to the same understandings. All right, now we're fighting Moberg. This guy is a goofball. I'm not even gonna give him a chance to get the claws because he's such a goofball. This guy Moberg likes to spec and run. So if we give someone the opportunity to get dragon claws, to get 60 mil, to actually get like 70 mil, we're gonna fight someone who actually has balls and is actually like a respectable player. All right, let's go. I'm about to kill this dude. He's cooked. Almost. Damn. Almost had him. He's about to spec right now. See, everyone's so mean to me, and here everyone calls me puss. Ooh, that was almost. See what I'm saying? Look at that. Knew he was gonna spec and run. This dude's such a coward. I'm gonna skip him. This guy's fucking annoying. If you spec and run, you're a pussy. Yeah, I don't have it when I left click when I attack because the way I started playing and the way I got used to playing. For example, for the longest, I didn't even use F keys. For the longest, I was actually playing without even a mouse. You know what I'm saying? I was just like playing on my laptop. So the way I'm used to playing the game is different. Left click attack. Yeah, I mean, let me see. If I left click attack, I wouldn't be able to really play. It's just the way that I've been playing a certain way for so long. That'd be like super awkward for me. But maybe I'll mess around and try that one of these days. Let me see. Left click attack. Let me see. I don't know. That might be able to work. Left click attack. All right, we gotta fight. Let's fight this dude. We might even smite him. Let's go. Knew it. Knew he was gonna do that. Now he's gonna run. So, these guys have zero skill. No skill at all. And then they cry safe. All right. He looks like he's not running, so let's try to get this dude out of here. Look at that. And of course he goes to run. I don't know at what point my auto attack came on. Yeah, I'm gonna try it one of these days. I'm gonna try it. Damn, that would have been nasty. That would have been so nasty if I would have got him. Damn. All right, we're gonna switch it up though. I'm gonna put on that oath plate with the claws with the whip. Let's see if that will work. Because this guy, I have his whole game figured out. Like, you know, you should take one day, just risk like 1 mil and get used to it. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely do that. Because I mean that sounds interesting. Yeah, left click on attack. It does seem like it would be better. But I remember like when I started playing RuneScape, it was like what, fourth grade, fifth grade actually. One of my buddies hit me up and he was playing this game. And I was like, I never really seen anything like it. And it was so interesting to me. And we would just go to the wilderness and we would just like fight, have big clan wars. We were trash at the game. We didn't know how to play the game at all. But I've been playing ever since. Look at this goofball right here. So the whole backstory behind me and this CC dude, he's a goofy. Like he has killed me before a few times for big amounts of money. And he plays like a clown. So that's my issue with him. And now he's giving me hearts. I watch. As soon as I attack this dude, he's going to spec. This is what they do. They run and then they spec. Here it comes. Here it comes. Ah, damn. Almost. Need to get a kill though. Need to get kill. Yeah, I'm about to get this kill, and then I gotta go train. So we're gonna stay on for like another 30-ish minutes, and we get this dude out of here. And hopefully we get these calls from base. Trash. Bro's a sausage. Straight sausage. All right, let's go. Where are you guys from? You guys from the UK? You guys from America? Where are you from? I went to London a couple years ago. I went to the British Museum. A lot of crazy stuff in the British Museum. US, we got the US in the house. A lot of crazy stuff in the British Museum. Like I was saying earlier, like we don't know half of what's here, even on the earth. You know, in the British Museum, they have a literal like mermaid, like allegedly a real mermaid like corpse or mummified mermaid body. So yeah, there's just a lot of stuff that we don't know about. You know what I'm saying? Or like isn't public knowledge. That's why it's important to like travel, you know. And we got the UK in the house. All right, we're gonna kill this dude. This guy's pissing me off. We gotta get him out of here. Predictable. Predictable. And of course he runs after. So I'm gonna skip this dude as well. You know, we're not gonna entertain no pussies who spec and run. Damn, all right, so yeah, perfect. So if I skip this guy, we're gonna be match blocked. So then we can find somebody to kill with while risking the claws. So I'm gonna get back in my real gear. All right, this should be fun. Hopefully we don't die. Which I doubt it. For a while there, I was very close. I was in the top 100. I think I might still be for rogue kills. You know, then I took a little break. Was training. When I train for my fights, I usually get off RuneScape. Or if I do, I'll be on like after training when I'm just dead tired. I just want to chill out and zone out and just do something different. But yeah, man, for a minute there, I was absolutely destroying Bounty Hunter. Beat a lot of the best guys as well. And almost beat Older Block a few times actually. Good player though. You know, he genuinely is really good. It's not all hype. Let me see. Do I want to give C Central C a chance? I don't know if I want to give him a chance. This guy pisses me off. Fuck it, we're gonna go after him. Fuck it. Fuck it. We're gonna do it. Here we go. Just gotta be real careful with this dude because I know his game. And he's not even skulled. Doesn't matter because we're not playing for that. We're literally just playing to have fun. But that's something that's so since he's not skulled. Oh yeah. Oh wow. That's crazy. Oh shit. Damn. All right, we're gonna kill this dude. Wow. Dude's gonna run when he's not even skulled. All right, we got it. We got somebody who's actually risking bank though. So hopefully we don't find like an HK or something. But we're gonna go in. That dude's an absolute sausage for running when he's not even skulled. And I'm risking D claws. Like that's some coward shit. But yeah, guys, check out some of my other videos as well. You know, I'm really passionate about teaching people to fight. You know, in my real life, day to day, other than fighting, I'm one of the top trainers in California when it comes to fitness and martial arts. So all the content on the channel is free. You know, on the next video I'm going to be posting soon here in a couple days is going to be multiple ways to throw a spinning back fist and different combos. Something that I'm really into right now is switching stances. So let's say from an orthodox stance, which is left foot forward, right foot in the back. You know, you could throw something like a jab cross hook. Then you can step back out of range. Now you're in southpaw stance. Right foot in the front, left foot in the back. And in this scenario, you're changing the distance. And in this scenario, you can then throw spinning attacks like a spinning back kick to the body, or you can go crazy with it and you can throw like a 360 roundhouse. So if you go on my shorts, you'll see the last short I posted was me actually doing these combos. But in my next fight, I'm looking to land something crazy like that. This dude's pretty good. Zito, he's pretty good. But he's also my son. KO'd him a few times. KO'd him a few times. All right, there's no one for us to fight. I'm trying to get these claws. Where's this dude at? Just give me a kill. Give me a fight. We need somebody. I guess nobody wants the chance to get some D claws. This is crazy. Or people are gonna find out I'm on stream, and then everyone's gonna come. Here we go. All right, we got somebody. We got somebody. This guy has an AGS. So this is a dangerous fight because he has the AGS. Oh no, okay, he doesn't have AGS. He's using the Void Waker. Still a dangerous fight as well. Fuck. Fucking ridiculous. Fucking annoying. Yo, I got you. Hold 1 second. Fucking ridiculous. So fucking annoying. And of course, I died as some fucking idiot in bullshit gear. But, you know, that's what we're here for. You know, we're here to cook people up. Yeah, it's all luck. I mean, I risked it. I should have like waited for his spec to be out. So I'll just give you the equivalent to 60 mil for the clause. So a little bit more, 69 mil. There you go, my man. Appreciate it. Bastis. Or what? Base, you're a girl or you're a dude? Can't tell. Yeah, unlucky is what it is. I mean, I had crazy luck the other day. I had made like 400 mil the other day, so that's just what it is, you know. Ups and downs in the game. But we had fun though. I'm a dude. Oh, okay, bet. But we had fun though, you know. Is what it is. Appreciate you guys. I'm gonna be back soon. I gotta go train now. Much love. Appreciate you. I'm gonna be streaming a lot more. Peace. Learn to fight.